Hello everyone, my name is Ritesh Gupta and you're watching the Pentester Guy. Today is the day 4 of CEH practical tutorial and today I'll be covering the steganography topic and questions related to this topic. So let's get started. As I already told you that this is the process or the flow that I'll be covering, and today is the day 4, that is steganography. I've already covered scanning network, enumeration and traffic, and if you haven't seen that video you can cover these topics watching the complete playlist. So what actually a steganography is? Steganography is a practice of hiding secret information into any media like audio file, any images, or in any video file. So we want to hide some secret data into any medium and want to transfer it to the recipient, and only the intended recipient must be able to decrypt or unhide the data that we wanted him to see. So in this scenario we'll be looking for the image file, and the goal is simple: to conceal the existing secret information into that media. So as I already told you, media could be anything. So that is our main motto, and steganography is very interesting topic. I can remember that when I was in my second sem I made a project during my college days regarding this steganography, and it is very interesting topic. You must deep dive into it if you have any interest into it. So that's our intro about steganography, and you want to learn something more about it, you can simply Google it or use any blog or videos to learn. Next, the main motto of this video is to know about how we are going to perform steganography for the CEH practical examination, and for this purpose we are going to use 3 tools. The number 1 is the Snow tool, the second one is the Openstego, followed by the Covert TCP. So the Snow tool is actually a exe file, and we'll be using it to hide the secret text into a text file. So when we'll be dealing with the concept of hiding data during the exam with a text file, then we'll be using the Snow tool. When we'll be using the concept of hiding data into an image file, then we'll be using the Openstego tool. Both tools are used in Windows environment, and the last one, the Covert TCP, is actually a C program. So I have used Linux Parrot OS to demonstrate this tool and how to perform Covert TCP. So this is the practical time, and we must learn by doing practical. So let me open the tools and bring it to this screen. So where is that file? Steganography file. So okay, so I have made a folder regarding to this steganography, and we'll be focusing on 2 tools. The first one was Snow tool and Openstego. So when we'll be dealing with the text file, as I already told you, we will be dealing with this Snow tool. So let me open it into a terminal. What you have to do, that you have to open it into your command prompt or Windows PowerShell, whatever you are using. So I am using terminal, and I'll be utilizing the CMD for this. So let me show you that we have a secret text file that we'll be using to hide our secret text, and we have an exe file for this Snow tool. So you just keep eye on the command, which is very specific, snow.exe first of all, and during the exam as well you have to give the uppercase of this exe file name as snow.exe. After that whatever data we want to fetch, we give a -m flag, but for compiling this -c and the capital C. So we give a -m flag for hiding the message. So I will hide that you can clear the CEH exam and 9090 doesn't matter. So we have this secret message that we'll be hiding into this secret.txt file, and we'll be giving the password. So for that we'll be using -p flag, and we'll be giving password at $$ WORD. This is our password for this file, and the name of this secret.txt file. So this is our original file, as you can see, and the updated one, or the file that you want to give as output. So we'll give as hidden secret .txt, and let's hit enter. So we have seen that we have successfully compressed our secret data into this file, and now we will what we will do is we will extract the hidden data. Okay, so let me clear the screen, and we'll again do a directory listing, and we can see that we have a hidden secret.txt. So in your scenario, what you will be given that you may be provided with any txt file, and you will be asked to extract the hidden data. So for that, let me again open this hidden secret and show you the difference, what actually happened. Secret and hidden secret. So this is our secret file. The data was already there in it. There is some secret which is not visible to you, and this is our the output file in which we have already appended the hidden secret. So when you select this, when you give a control A to select all text, you can see that the text that you can see is the only area you'll be able to select. But in the hidden secret, when you give a control A, you can see there is a selection of blank spaces. So this is the way how the data is being appended secretly into these blank spaces. So this is the thing which this snow tool is performing. Okay, so I have demonstrated you what actually is happening. Now we are going to extract the data hidden secret from the hidden secret.txt file. The same way you have to give the command snow.exe, and after that you will be giving the flag -c to compile it, -p for the password, and we knew that our password was $$WORD, and our hidden file or the txt file that will be provided to us that contains a hidden secret, so it is hidden.secret.txt, and we'll hit enter, and we can see that this was the hidden secret. You can clear the CEH exam 9090, and let me demonstrate you again by opening this file and comparing it, that when we see by selecting all the text that is present into the txt file, we are not able to see this hidden secret. You can clear the CEH exam 9090 because it is hidden using some algorithm or some program secretly into the txt file. So that's all about this snow tool. Now we'll be looking that how we can extract or hide data into an image file. And now when we want to extract or hide data from an image file, then we'll be using the Openstego tool, and I've already downloaded some of the image file to demonstrate you, and already hided a secret into this cipher image, and we'll be extracting the secret data from this cipher image or the secret txt file from this cipher image. But let me open this Openstego tool and show you that how we can do it. So this is our tool. There are two options, first for hiding data and another one is for extracting the hidden secret. So first we'll be dealing with the hiding data, and the first option is for the message file or the secret file that we want to transfer secretly by converting that txt file into any image. So let me create a new text document, and we'll name it as demo secret. Okay, and let's add some data into it, like some random number, alphanumeric, and we'll save it. So we have a file. Now we will open our Openstego tool. So what the file that we want to hide, we'll select it from this, and we wanted to hide the demo secret that we already created, and the file in which we want to hide this secret.txt. So we'll be using the demo image, which you can see here, and we'll open it. Now we'll be naming the output file that we want to get. So I'll be naming as cipher image, demo cipher image, sorry, my bad, demo cipher image, and we'll hit the button hide data. So the process is done, and we can see that we have a demo cipher image. When we click on it, it's nothing but a simple image, and we don't even know that there is something hidden into this image. The process of hiding image is kind of interesting. If you want to know that how actually is happening, how the bits are getting manipulated, you can deep dive into the concept, but this video is all about telling you that how you can utilize these tools to solve the challenges. So that's it. Now we will be seeing a scenario that if we have been provided with a file and we have been asked to extract the hidden secret, then what we can do. So for that case, we have to come to another option to extract data, and the Stego file that I'll be using in this scenario is the cipher image, the one that I already made with some hidden secret. So cipher image, and we'll select it. So the output folder for the message file will be extracted, and if there is a file with a password, we can give the password, but this is the file which doesn't contain any authentication using the password, so we can simply extract it. We get an option to open it. We'll simply hit on open, and we'll click on extract data, and we could see that there is already existing secret1.txt file which has that secret. So let me cancel it and let me delete this file so that you can know that we are having some secret data in it. So we'll hit on extract data, and the data has been extracted, and let's open this secret file, and we can see it is some random string, or it could be a hash. So after that, they could even ask you that decrypt this hash. So we will just simply copy it, Control C, and let's go to our browser. We'll add one more tab, and we'll go to hashes.com to decrypt the hash. We'll paste this random string, and we'll see that if it is actually a hash of some data or not. So we actually found that okay, yes, it was a hash of the value password. So we got to know that password was the secret, and maybe it could be a flag for you to submit and solve the challenge. So that's what we saw regarding the Openstego tool, right? So we saw that how we can extract or hide data from a txt file using Snow tool. We saw that how we can extract or hide data secret text file into an image file covertly. Now we'll be looking into the covert TCP concept, that how we are appending data into the TCP IP packet header file and sending 1 byte at a time. So let's move it.
So basic intro about the covert TCP. What is covert TCP? Covert TCP actually helps us to hide the data while we transfer our data from one destination to another by manipulating the TCP IP headers, and the rest space that is present in the headers, there we append our data 1 byte at a time, so that any tool that is sniffing the traffic cannot be able to identify that any payload or any data is being sent in the traffic. So how we are going to perform it? There are two basic commands that we require. The one is when we are listening for the TCP covert connection, and the another one when we are sending it. See, this is a C file which actually performs the whole thing of hiding the data and sending it 1 byte at a time. You can download it. Just simply Google covert tcp.c download, and you will get the topmost link, and this is the C command. You can simply copy paste it into a text file and save it with an extension of C. Alright, after that what you need to do is open your distros. So I have downloaded the covert TCP here. Covert TCP, when you after you download the covert TCP C file, you have to fire a command, and let me show you how to do that. Let me remove the covert_TCP so that it will be very beneficial for you to follow along with me. So remove covert TCP. The file is removed. Let me clear it and cross check it. So covert tcp.c file is there. Now we will perform the command cc-o covert tcp. After that, name of our file, and we have to press enter. So it will give you a warning, but neglect that, it is not an issue. So let me clear the terminal. After that, let me also tell that this is the attacker machine, the left one, and this is the not the attacker, this is the sender machine, and the right one is the receiver machine, where you will receive the connection or receive the data in the hidden format using this protocol. So similarly, we have to do it in the receiver machine as well. Cross checking it again. This is root. The mandatory thing is you have to be root to perform this covert TCP protocol or the process to transfer data in a hidden way. So I've removed the covert TCP file and firing the same command. Covert TCP. So now the same error, but we have to neglect it. Clear. Let me once again, we have covert TCP here, and we have covert TCP. Yes, it is here. Now the main thing is the main command that we are going to use, but before that we need to make this machine as a sudo privileged user. So here we can take this scenario as a server and a client communication. So this one, the left machine, is regarded as a client, and the right machine is regarded as a server, which is going to listen the traffic, or which is going to listen for the secret text that is being sent by the client. All right, so about the main command, we need to give command covert underscore TCP. Then we have to give source flag. Source. Here the source flag tells us about the source IP, and the source IP will be the client's IP address, that is the IP address of this machine from where the request is being generated or the text, secret text, is being sent. So the IP address of this machine is 10.0.2.15, and let me reconfirm it. So yes, it is 10.0.2.15. Now we will give the destination's IP address. We will give -dest flag and the IP address of the server which is going to listen the traffic. So 10.0.2.4. Let us cross check the IP address of the server which is going to listen. So it is 10.0.2.4. Come back to the main terminal. So we have given the source IP and the destination IP. Next flag that we are going to use is source port, source underscore port, and we can give any port number. Here the source port defines that the origin of the port from where the request is being originated. Okay, so the request is being originated from this machine, and we have set the source port to be 999. Now the destination port is the port of the server on which the server is going to listen about the traffic. So we can set it as 8888, or you can set it any port number. After that, we, of course, the secret file or the secret text that we are going to send. So I've already created a file named secret.txt, and in that the secret data is present. Now coming back to the server which is going to listen, the same command, we have to fire covert TCP -source source. Now in this scenario, the source, here in this scenario, this flag represent that the source IP address will be the IP address from which the request or the traffic is coming from. So the traffic is coming from the client, so it will be the client IP address 10.0.2.15. so this is the client IP address, and the destination IP address is not required in case of server. Now we have to set the server source port. Here source port defines the port on which the server is going to listen the traffic. So the traffic was sent by the client on port 8888 as a destination port. Here we are going to receive it on 8888 as a source port in the server. Now next, since it is a server which is going to listen, we need to give server flag. After that, another flag that is similar, this file, and the name of file that you want to get, it's on you. I will name it as receive.txt. fine. So now we can see that server is listening from IP this, which is our client IP, which is going to send the secret text file on port 8888. okay, and it's in listening mode. Now we'll fire the command on the client, which is going to send the traffic, send the file in the TCP IP header, and let's see. So we can see that the data is being sent 1 byte at a time, and I guess 1 GB of data can be sent in this way. So this is a way in which a firewall can be befooled, or like TCP dump tool will not be able to recognize that any data is being sent. Even using wireshark as well, when you go through the when you go through the file, when you go through the traffic carefully, then you got to know that okay, 1 byte at a time is being sent. All right, so that's all about this specific video where we discussed about something different, that is covert TCP, and we have sent 1 byte at a time from client to the server. The server have received the data. Now we can press Ctrl C, and I think we must navigate to the folder. Here we got receive.txt file. Let us cat the file so that we can see whether we really got some stuff or not. So let me clear the screen, and ls we have received receive.txt, then we can cat receive.txt, and we can see that there is the data is, this is the secret file.
So that's all about this video. Thank you so much. Keep supporting, keep sharing my channel. If someone is preparing for this exam, do share this playlist. It will come handy for them during their preparation, and you all will be able to crack the exam as well and become a CEH certified ethical hacker. So all the best for your preparation and examination.